Welcome to F1 Blogs, where we bring you the latest Formula One news, race updates, and exclusive insights. In today's video, we'll cover one of the most intense moments of the recent Brazilian Grand Prix, as rookie Oliver Bearman faced terrifying conditions on the track. If you enjoy this breakdown, remember to subscribe to F1 Blogs for more updates on all things Formula One. A rookie's nightmare. Bearman battles brutal conditions in Brazil. The Brazilian Grand Prix at Interlagos proved to be one of the most challenging races of the season, and rookie driver Oliver Bearman faced an intense baptism by fire. Bearman, a young British driver set to join Haas full-time in 2025, unexpectedly found himself behind the wheel after replacing Kevin Magnussen, who was unwell. As rain poured down, Bearman was immediately thrown into the harshest conditions F1 has seen this year, making survival on the track his top priority. Right from the start, Bearman expressed concerns about the increasingly treacherous conditions. As rain intensified, visibility dropped to near zero, and he found himself struggling to navigate even basic track features. Over the radio, Bearman's frustration and fear were palpable. He exclaimed, "How are we even allowed to race like this? Someone's going to have a serious crash. I can't even see my own steering wheel." His message conveyed the dire reality he was experiencing. Thick rain, poor visibility, and a slippery track surface made every turn a gamble. "Please, over the radio, I'm just trying not to die." Bearman's distress escalated as the rain continued. In a series of increasingly desperate radio messages to his engineer, Mark Slade, he repeatedly urged the team to ask the FIA to pause the race. Bearman, lacking any previous experience in these intense wet conditions with an F1 car, was clearly pushed to his limits. At one point, his voice crackled over the radio, "Please, talk to the FIA. This is incredibly dangerous, I'm just trying not to die." Despite his pleas, the race continued, and Bearman had to focus on simply keeping his car on the track. During a crucial moment, Bearman lost control and slid off the track, narrowly avoiding a crash by making contact with the wall. Chasing after Carlos Sainz, Bearman had been driving aggressively, trying to gain an edge, but the conditions proved too challenging for the rookie. Fortunately, he recovered and returned to the race, but his frustration over the conditions was unmistakable. FIA's decision under fire. The FIA's choice to allow the race to continue despite the extreme weather has sparked significant criticism from drivers and teams. Bearman's fears, shared by many others on the grid, highlighted just how brutal the situation was. The race eventually saw a red flag, but only after several cars had experienced close calls and even crashes under the worsening weather. Bearman's message to his team, "Talk to the FIA, this is extremely dangerous," echoed the sentiments of other drivers facing similar risks on the track. The Haas team, trying to calm him, praised his efforts, encouraging him to stay focused. Yet, Bearman's clear inexperience in these conditions meant he was struggling not only against the rain but also against his own doubts and fears about handling a Formula One car in such perilous circumstances. A learning experience for the rookie. Despite the fear and tension, Bearman was able to finish the race, managing to secure 12th place. For the young driver, the race was more about gaining experience than scoring points. Reflecting on his performance afterward, Bearman admitted, "It was a tough race. I made a lot of mistakes, and those really cost us." However, he acknowledged that racing in extreme rain is a rare opportunity, even for seasoned drivers. "I learned so much, and every lap in these conditions counts. I'm grateful for the chance to experience it firsthand." Bearman took his hard-earned lessons to heart, focusing on how the experience will benefit him as he prepares for his first full season in F1 next year. "I know I made some errors, and there were moments where I was way too cautious, but learning to race in these conditions is invaluable," he said. Final thoughts and what's next. As the teams prepare for the next race, Bearman and Haas will undoubtedly be reflecting on strategies and preparations for wet weather racing. Bearman's ordeal at Interlagos underscores the intensity of F1 and how even the smallest mistake or sudden downpour can change the course of a race. For Bearman, facing such conditions will only add to his resilience and readiness for future challenges. But his terrifying experience also serves as a reminder of the very real dangers drivers encounter in Formula One, and why their safety remains paramount. Thank you for watching today's video from F1 Blogs. If you enjoyed this inside look at Bearman's race day challenges, please remember to subscribe to our channel for the latest F1 news, insights, and updates. We'll see you in the next video.